The music industry has seen disruption before. Napster, Spotify, TikTok. But this one feels a little bit different. And it feels like it impacts almost all of us. Because this time, it's not just about how the songs are shared, how they're distributed. This is about who gets to be counted as a creator and who doesn't. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the API for Everyone Daily Brief.
So two of the biggest AI music companies, Suno and Udio, they have been accused of mass copyright infringement. Where is their content? Where's the data coming from? What are they being trained on? But the companies that were suing them for all of this are now in talks with them for licensing. Yes, this is Universal, this is Sony, this is Warner Music. They are all negotiating deals with these two companies that would let the AI platforms train on their catalog as long as the labels get paid. The proposals include royalty payments, new tracking tech modeled after YouTube's Content ID, and even equity in the startups. It's a whole different world from the lawsuits from a year ago. But the songwriters and performers behind the music, the actual ones creating all of this stuff, well, they haven't been promised a seat at the table. Well, why does this matter? Well, this isn't just about avoiding a lawsuit. It's about shaping the rules for how AI will use creative work, all of our creative work. The music industry has been here before, like I said, and streaming kind of completely scaled the business, but it left so many of the artists behind. I hear all the time about how artists have millions of streams, but they make pennies on the music that they created. And now you're in a world where AI is moving faster than any disruption that's ever happened. It's moving faster than contracts, faster than legislation. And the people who actually make the music are at the biggest risk of being left out again. Not just financially, but creatively. If their voice can be cloned, if their style completely mimicked, if their lyrics absorbed by an AI model, well, what happens to ownership? And what happens to consent? Now, you might be wondering, you don't work in music. How does this impact you at all? Well, if you work in media, marketing, any form of entertainment, tech, anything creative, this isn't just a music story. This is a preview of how your industry might be reshaped. Big deals with the powerful players, the big boys in your industry, quiet exclusions of the people who are on the ground doing the creative work, and new tools that just generate content at scale without any rules whatsoever. And it doesn't matter whether you create content or license it, the burden is shifting. You'll need to know what's in the tools that you're using, who was paid, who wasn't, and whether your work, my work, might be next. So what are 3 things that we can do right now? Well, number 1, track this story. Make sure that you're staying abreast of what's going on with AI music licensing. Because when it comes to things like Suno and Udio, they are setting the tone for how creative rights will work across all AI tools. So even if you're not in music, this is going to impact how AI will be used for voice, for video, for podcasting, for visuals, for your blogs, for any of the creative work that you're doing now and in the future. Number 2, understand your exposure, because right now it appears that using Suno and Udio is perfectly fine in ad campaigns, your podcast, all those things, because the legal heat has really been on the platforms themselves, at least from what I've seen, not on any of the users. I use this music in almost everything that I do. But if you're working with high visibility brands, it's smart to stay really informed of what's going on with licensing, because things in this industry can change very quickly. And number 3, watch for attribution features inside of your tools, because new systems are coming out that are going to track where the content came from, how it's being used. And once all of that stuff goes live, we're going to expect a shift from nobody knows where this came from to everyone can see where it came from. And that is really going to change how brands think about content sourcing. Oh, and one more thing. This is not just a music story. I cannot say that loud enough. This is about who gets counted, who gets paid, and who gets left out. If artists don't have a say in how their work is used, then we're not talking about innovation. We're talking about extraction and possibly extinction. So here's the real question. If the machines are learning from us, who's looking out for the people who taught the machines? Leave a comment in the comment section. I would love to hear your opinion on this. All right, well, that's it for me today. My name is Harrison Painter. This has been your AI Daily Brief. And until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and most importantly, keep up. God bless.
Thanks for listening. I'm glad you stayed. One more spark for the plans you've made. If this show hit, go share the vibe. Like, subscribe, let's build this tribe. Been blazing trails, now I'm building new. Launch ready's live.